My name's Jonathan Ferman, and in this video we're going to look at Adobe Add-ons. Adobe Add-ons is a great new way for you to search, discover, and install plugins, extensions, and more for a variety of different Adobe apps. In fact, it supports 14 different Adobe applications, from old favorites like Photoshop and InDesign to newer apps like Muse and Lightroom. You can get to the add-ons website from your browser. You can just go to creative.adobe.com/add-ons. You'll also find it in a number of the CC 2014 apps. There's multiple links out to the add-ons website. And if you've signed in with your Adobe ID, anywhere within adobe.com, you'll see this Creative Profile menu, and you can see add-ons right here under Apps. Once you hit the add-ons website, you'll find featured add-ons on the home page and in every major section. These are add-ons that we think are worth checking out. You can also filter all the add-ons by paid or free, and further sort by newest, by title, by rating, by price, and we have a very powerful search engine in here that even lets you search against things like the Twitter ID of a product. As you scroll through this homepage, you'll see all of the different apps that each add-on is compatible with. You can see My Add-ons if you're signed in. Those are all the add-ons you've acquired. You can become a producer. Anyone can become a producer. It's really easy. Again, you just need your Adobe ID to sign in. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you've got questions, you can pose them here in the forum. And if you get stuck, we have a help and troubleshooting guide. So let's take a look at add-ons. I'm going to go along here on the left and choose to view all the add-ons that work with Muse. And here I see featured add-ons for Muse, and I can also, for example, filter against paid. And let's just take a look at one. In each add-on product details page, you'll find the page or product description and title. You'll find a link to that producer's page where you'll see contact information for them in case you get stuck, as well as the other add-ons they've created that are on add-ons. You can see here the version of the add-on, when it was published, its file size, a Twitter tag if applicable, and if I wanted to look against, for instance, widget, clicking on this blue hyperlink will do a search against widgets. It's really important to check the compatibility of an add-on, and you can see that here in the top right hand corner, whether it works on Mac or on Windows, what Adobe product it's compatible with, and the version of that Adobe product. Make sure that you're using a compatible product, a compatible add-on to use with your Adobe product. And if you find an add-on you really like, don't forget you can share it with your friends. You can just click against Facebook, Twitter, and many other ways to share this out. And if I keep scrolling down, I'll find more product information, including a description, various preview images, and these preview images can have captions. And if I acquire that product, I can optionally rate and review it here in the ratings and review section. Notes is where producers will give more information about a product, or maybe updates. Updates apply automatically and get installed automatically. And this section is really important, where to find it. Where to find it will tell me where to look for a file if it's getting a file installed to it, and where the product will be once it's been installed. For paid products, you'll see a price in dollars, but clicking on that price, we will convert that to your local currency. So in this case, I'm in the UK, so I'm going to see pricing in pounds. Whatever your currency, you're going to see two payment options. You can pay via PayPal or credit card, and it's automatically started to fill in my details based on my Adobe ID. So if I'm paying by credit card, I just need to enter the long number, that security code, when it expires, and my zip code or postcode. Clicking complete order would allow me to finish the purchase, and we'd automatically send you an email with a serial number if your product has a serial number in it, and it acts as a proof of purchase. So let's take a look at the install process. I'm going to show you a another add-on. In this case, it's a free add-on. I'm going to go to the home page, creative.adobe.com/add-ons, and there's a great product here called Emailer by Adobe's Russell Brown. As you can see, it's free. I have acquired this in the past, and because everything's stored in the cloud, it's giving me the option to install it again. I've removed it beforehand. If I hadn't acquired it before, a free product would just show as free. I'd click the free button, or if it's paid, you've just seen, I would just click on paid and go through that workflow. I'm going to click on install, and what it's now going to do is it's telling me that I need to have file syncing turned on in the Creative Cloud app. The Creative Cloud app is on the top if you're on a Mac, towards the bottom if you are on Windows, and you'll get a little message to say it's been installed when it's been installed. Also note that you may need to add in your password if you require a password to install things. And that says it's really important to give details of where to find it. So just check that. You can also find it within My Add-ons. So I'm going to click here. It's now giving me this link to view My Add-ons. And it says after installation you can find this panel under the menu Window Extensions Emailer. So I'm going to launch Photoshop CC 2014 in this case because it's compatible with Photoshop CC 2014. I'm going to go to the Window menu. I'm going to go to Extensions, and there it is. Really powerful little tool, but I don't have time to show this right now. What I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to remove it. Again, all I need to do is click the remove button. Because it's stored in the cloud, I can go ahead and install it again at another time. Another benefit of us using the syncing capability within the Creative Cloud application, there is a little message telling me it's been removed, is it means I can actually acquire add-ons from my phone, from my tablet, and other devices. They then automatically will get installed onto your computer as long as you have the Creative Cloud app with file syncing turned on. So that's a really quick look at the new Adobe add-ons. We hope you like it. Check it out at creative.adobe.com/add-ons. Thanks for your time.